Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Welcome back to the Local Artist Podcast. I'm your host, Bodio, as always. With me, I have Kaylie Horowitz.
Hello.
And Andy Gibby Gibson.
I might have found myself in a little bit of trouble, friends.
Already?
Yep, we started early this year.
Oh.
I pissed off some Swifties.
I thought it was just going to be, I pissed on blank, but pissed off. Okay.
No.
He didn't say on.
It far worse.
I jumped the gun. I'm sorry.
Okay.
What did you do? Did you break their friendship bracelets?
No, I'd never do something like that. No, so one of my New Year's resolutions this year, that's a tie-in to the theme of the episode.
Whoa.
Is I should not judge things unless I've actually experienced them. I shouldn't just listen to some random commenter out there and be like, there it is, formative experience. I don't have to deal with that now. And I realized that across her entire career, which now spans 20 years, I don't think I had listened to most of her records. I think maybe just one that number one friend and fan of the podcast, Katie Carter, sent me on vinyl.
Thanks, Katie.
And that was the only one. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to listen through her entire discography. And so not only that, I started ranking all the albums and adding little liner notes and highlights to them.
Oh, no.
It turns out people really don't like it when you rank 1989 last.
What did you rank first, though?
Yeah.
For a long time, I had Fearless, which was her second album chronologically.
You know, that's fair.
It won Grammy of the Year. I'm not wrong. People were just furious with me that I ranked the album that they were most nostalgically connected to last. This is, for context, the album that has Shake It Off, Blank Space, Out of the Woods, and Bad Blood on it.
Ew.
I'm going to hold your French tip manicured hand when I say this. I think you just missed 2014 to 2016.
I think I was doing other things. I think I was listening to Kendrick Lamar.
Not you and your French tip manicure, but the Swifties out there. I think you just miss being in college or high school, dear.
Well, here's the thing. Like, yeah, nostalgia plays an important factor. And am I going to say that the entire album is full of duds? No. But I am going to say that the entire album's mixing is bad. And all of the instruments sound like they're from like a MIDI recorder from like 2005.
Oof.
So, dear friend of the podcast, Katie Carter, aforementioned, I was sending her my notes thus far. And for funsies, she posted it to a Discord server full of Swifties.
Oh, no.
That feels like a breach in confidence.
No. It was funny, so it was cool.
They sent you to a fucking hornet's nest, dude.
Also, she like filed off the serial numbers, so it's not like they'll find me, right? Right?
So you think. Taylor Swift turned all of her fans into fucking code breakers, dude. I'd be careful.
It was like the entire internet, and by the entire internet, I mean maybe like 12 people. I immediately became their public enemy number one for ranking 1989 last. And I had to put out a PR statement to say, like, I will reevaluate this with Taylor's version. Don't blow up my house. Shout out to the one lady that said something along the lines of, like, the chokehold that Fearless has over straight white men is incredible. And I'm like, excuse me, that You Belong With Me is like the greatest pop song of its era. Excuse me. And at least other people were on my side with that when they started like replying to her saying like, if that's true, call me Kyle, because I love Fearless.
Yeah, the last 5 minutes have gone in one ear and out the other for me. Kaylie, how do you like Taylor Swift?
See, I had all my drama blow up right before the holiday, and Gibby is starting off the year with drama. So I've
Starting the year with a bang,
Taylor
baby.
Swift drama before the holiday.
The what?
You had Taylor Swift drama before.
Oh,
the
not
holiday.
Taylor Swift drama, just like theater drama. Nobody loves just drama more than the theater community of a small regional
Are you
space.
comfortable spilling local tea?
Ooh, yeah, local Buffalo
public?
tea.
Are you sure you want to do that?
This is your dialogue box that's popping up that says you will die if you proceed.
Literally, that's the thing, is like nothing happened to me that I didn't choose to do. Something very unfortunate happened to one of my colleagues in a show where we were in Tech Week, and we were nothing abnormal for the first 2 days with a director who has a reputation in town. People think certain things about them based on their history, track record, etc.
All good for the sake of our podcast. They are all positive. There's nothing negative.
Nope. Again, people have thoughts about them, but this actor, we were in a new space on a set, and it was fine the first 2 days, and then they fell through a trapdoor on day 3. Not for it not being latched, but because the screws came out, I guess, from how it was being held into the rest of the wood piece. So it wasn't even like it wasn't closed and that's why you fell through. It was, it started falling on the other end that was supposed to be secured.
Sure.
Oops.
Oopsie doopsie.
Yeah. And basically them taking a mental health day the following day after,
or physical health day.
Not even physical health day. They were just like, I need to not be here, but I know what I'm doing. I promise I will be in the day of the show. And it blew up to the point that this director went, actually, you're not, out of 2 performances that would have happened on show day, they went, you're not going to do the first one because how do I know you can keep it together? You're only going to do the second one.
Ooh, spicy.
Which was hey, we had understudies come in the day that they weren't there, because that would be like no one said anything different to us as actors. We were just sort of assuming, hey, worst case, if this person can't do the first show or either of them, we have coverage. Great, cool. We didn't know that they were being effectively replaced, and not even by those same full people. Like, it was wild. So basically somebody else went to try to talk to them about how, hey, we don't think this is very fair. Yada yada. Me and 3 other actors walked off a show.
Well. How about that?
And caused a little bit of a stir.
You were in rehearsals.
Uh-huh.
Somebody fell through the earth.
Yep.
Needed a day, and the director was like, screw that guy.
Yep. And keep in mind, this is one of those shows that's like it's holiday season. It is a traditional show. These are people that have done these roles for many years, most of them. I was more of a newbie. But this was somebody who had been doing this same track for the past 5 years. They know what they're doing. They had not missed any rehearsals, save for the final dress rehearsal. Again, due to
because they fell through the floor.
Health day, like I can't be here or I will have a breakdown, kind of needing accommodation. Yeah. So yeah, the rest of us went, that's kind of fucked. We're gonna walk off in solidarity if you don't literally, why not let them do the first one? Or if you're gonna hold them to only doing one show, let them do the first one, because their family's here to see them for that show and not the second one. So hello, this is nothing really, from our perspective, this feels like nothing more than a power trip. So literally, what the hell?
Yeah.
Nah.
Damn.
We really didn't think that was gonna happen, but it did. And we went, well, we said we were gonna, so we said we're gonna, so
what
goodbye.
Was that director's favorite Taylor Swift album?
Hell if I know. I think he would be in the camp of I've never listened to her, never want to.
Now, as the proclaimed Taylor Swift expert on the pod, I would say that's a Reputation girly, if I've seen one. In like an angry, vindictive era, burning it all down.
Yeah,
mm-hmm,
truly.
Mm-hmm.
Which one has the goat song?
The what?
I knew you were trouble.
I knew you were
That's what it's
trouble. That's
called.
red, right?
Yeah,
That would be
was
red.
tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's tight. I'm into it.
This is now officially a Taylor Swift inspired podcast.
I do
Big
not feel
changes
one
in
way.
2026.
I don't feel like strongly one way or another about her. I think I've become more annoyed, and I'm more definitively like disappointed and annoyed in what Showgirl could have been. But I do remember as an elementary schooler getting so fucking sick of White Horse because that was our ballet song. And I remember just being so sick of hearing this song and dancing to this in our big poofy white ballerina dresses. And I'm just like, God, I hate Taylor Swift. Ah! Well, cut to like college where it was like, you know what, that like ruined my experience of her music for me. It was in like 5th grade, 6th grade. Cut to college and yeah, red drops. And I'm just like, ooh, okay. Sure. And then yeah, Reputation with fucking Are You Ready For It? I'm like, ooh, okay.
I fear that I'm at the top right now and it's all going to come
Mm.
crashing down because I know that as I stand upon the mountaintops of folklore, I look down to the depths of hell and I see the song about Travis Kelce's dick and I'm not excited.
You're gonna fall right into it.
Ah! Don't fall into his dick. Oh,
Are you
God.
ready for
You're
it?
gonna fall into his dick.
Ah!
All right.
Lord.
So it's the new year. Had a strong opening, I guess. Shit's been whack.
I'd kind of like to cancel my subscription to 2026 if I'm being honest.
Yeah. But we're looking ahead and staying negative.
You're goddamn right we are.
We're not here to fix our problems. We're here to fix other people's problems. And by other people, we mean entire entertainment industry sectors.
Yeah, we thought it would be interesting while Paramount tries for the eighth time to buy Warner Brothers. We thought it would be neat to speak about the things in media that we are abstaining from or just like not interacting with for this year. It called those our resolutions because everybody has those every year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody has
Kinda.
those.
Yeah. 1080p, 4K, 720 sometimes, you know?
I
Why'd you
can't
go
get mine to
backwards?
load past 360. What are you doing? What's wrong with my computer?
It can still run Doom.
Yeah, exactly.
Kaylie, how about you go first? What are you resolute to avoid this year?
AI slop. I feel like
Okay.
that one's a given. That's an easy like, you know, step 1 on the ladder.
Right. Goes unsaid.
Yeah, it goes unsaid. And again, as more places try to sneak that in, it's like, well, then stop buying products from them. Stop playing games from that studio. Stop watching their shit. I am 90% sure. I'm doing costumes for a show right now, and so I've been staying up the last couple nights hand sewing and just leaving, you know, anime on in the background. So I'm watching commercials more recently than I have been in a long while, and I'm pretty sure there's a law firm in our area that had like an entirely AI generated like series of like, we're putting the number 8 in all these places. It's balloons at the Macy's Day Parade. It's a giant pretzel that a vendor is handing to a child. Like,
That's so weird.
I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
So
it's horrible.
in-
I hate it.
in case we happen to have a listener who has just discovered this podcast after coming out of a cave or from the woods
They're doing
or
just
somewhere.
fine.
No, they're clearly not, but they're catching up anyway. They're doing their best. Could you, for the jury's sake, define what AI slop is exactly?
Ah, yes. So, I mean, I use that language broad strokes that the entirety of it is all slop. But AI, artificial intelligence generated materials, things that are not actually artificial intelligence, but large language learning models
Thank you.
understand the world by stealing other people's words, artwork, videos, photos, things like that. It's not creating, it's just borrowing. So
stealing.
And it's okay to borrow from Hobby Lobby and other places like that, but it's not okay to borrow from just like small time creators on fucking Blue Sky.
I don't co-sign this part of the statement.
Listen, you got to say some shit last time we didn't co-sign with, and I get to stir the pot this time.
Kaylie comes out as pro shoplifting if the shop's morals are bad.
Borrowing.
2026. all right. I understand all the AI slop hate and everything. I need you to pause for 2 seconds and explain to me how you borrow something from Hobby Lobby specifically.
You take it, and it's yours now.
Do you return all of the yarn you had via a sweater that you give them?
No, it's in a sweater.
Like how they're borrowing all those artifacts from the Middle East.
Oh, yeah,
right.
yeah, they are doing that.
You know.
Yeah.
Surely they're going to give them back, right? Since they went to all the trouble to sneak them in.
We were concerned about that for a minute, and then Hobby Lobby was like, all right, cool. Continue Operation Indiana Jones. They're not paying attention anymore. Thank you.
But AI slop is your big thing for the year, Kaylie?
Well, I mean, I
or
think
is it just one of them?
in a time that I desire to be more obstinate against the use of AI, like, again, I think there's uses for the tool. I very briefly moonlighted as like a project coordinator for an AI integration for a company that was being used to like read invoices and just fast track bookkeeping and accounting processes. Like it could read the paper and go, oh, this is what this is what this is, and send it or authorize it accordingly. Love that kind of use of technology being faster and better than people. Why the fuck do we need it to make art? Why do we need it to make things other than, oh, poor stinky baby, you've never tried to be creative, you don't want to fail, you don't want to like feel bad that it's not immediately perfect. Like I have to work around that too, but like I make bad art and you get over it and maybe other people like it and maybe it's not bad, maybe, but it's always bad if you're just stealing. If you didn't make it, prompting something is not art. I think that's the bar on the floor resolution of like, you see something, you say something. You see that shit, you call them the fuck out. We don't like soft, like little mild tap on the wrist. You fucking blast. Who's doing that? I think my general resolution for the year is public shaming needs to be brought back into fashion.
I agree. I agree.
That's not media related. That's just
y'all
everything.
motherfuckers have gotten too confident.
Right.
We keep on saying don't yuck people's yum. Some of y'all need to be told that shit's gross.
Right. Just saying, if you encounter something that's like totally not chill, you should say something
You should
loudly,
tell people it's
because
not chill.
even if you don't have like the power to stop it, literally just telling all your friends and having them tell their friends, people talk, and like that's enough to make someone go, ooh. If they actually have a shred of a conscience, actually kind of cow down a little bit, you know? And if they don't, then great. Glad we know that now, that you're a fucking sociopath. But biggest resolutions, the AI is especially more in voiceover and like video game work, because that is a very hot button issue right now. Like again, people are trying to send it into lots of places that it does not belong, but voice acting is one of the more vulnerable places because it's already a very cheap industry. And so the video games, anime dubs, and other cartoon voice work is very vulnerable right now anyways, let alone, you know, how companies are trying to skirt around hiring voice actors under market value to begin with, let alone
the last Call of Duty video game had a ton of AI work in it.
Yeah.
If you're familiar.
If you weren't paying attention on Amazon, it was, oh my god, I'm blanking on the names of, but there was like 2 or 3 anime series that they launched, like the season 1s of, or dubs
like
of, that were all AI, that they pulled them immediately.
What? That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. No, it was like, it was clocked so fast that it's like, oh hey, we're dubbing these series. Like again, I believe these are, you know, still, you know, as traditional hand-drawn, quote unquote, but like, you know, computer use, like people made these anime and that they got greenlit for dubs in the States. but then Amazon fucking dubbed them with AI.
Oh, Banana Fish.
Yes, yes.
Banana Fish, No Game, No Life, and Vinland Saga.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that blew up when those dropped.
I regret to inform you that the first all AI song,
The first all asexual song
I was like, me! Hello!
was Safety Dance. It's been a while.
Unfortunately, the first all AI produced song to peak on the charts has hit.
Ew.
It's one of those AI country groups, right?
It was an AI country song.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Ew.
I don't know if it's on the Billboard Hot 100 or anything, but it was peaking on some of the country charts, and it was completely AI. And this is going to be judgmental. And part of me wants to apologize, and part of me wants to double down. But I feel like, having listened to a snippet of the song, it very much appeals to the people on Facebook who share AI photos of Jesus like bench pressing Satan and say like if you agree.
Wait, no, that rips. That's awesome.
Unfortunately, Jesus has too many fingers.
No.
I mean, whatever lets you get that max, man.
Yeah. No, and I will say there was I can't imagine it would be topping the charts. I would hope it would, because goddamn it slaps, but fuck, it's AI, so no. But somebody on TikTok prompted a like gospel rendition of the Thong Song, and it is immaculate. It's
I did scream
so
at you the last time
funny.
you were saying this. I did get very angry with you
I
for the
know,
exact reason
I
we're
know.
talking about.
But it is AI. And so I'm thankful that there have been a lot of like real people that have been organizing like, hey, send me a clip of you singing and I'm going to make a human choir. I'm going to like, we all like the vibes of this. So we're going to make one that's real people doing this cover, not AI.
Right.
Which has been very fun. I think that's been one thing that's been exciting to see about it, is like the full resistance and pushback with a lot of creative projects in small spaces across like TikTok and other places. But it is definitely that like, no, but sometimes, and I think there's something that's like Vocaloid of it, where it's like you can be a song producer and you can use artificial like voice banks.
Sure.
If you don't have a singer, or if you can't sing that song yourself, like there's a line of like, hey, no, I don't think that's cheating, because theoretically you're still trying to program that. Like you're still having to pluck that out.
The labor is involved.
Exactly. Like I don't think using an artificial voice is wrong. But when it is just that like, oh, I just like typed some words and then threw it into something and now I'm just uploading it on fucking Spotify and whatever else, like reaping AdSense, go fuck yourself.
I'm of a number of minds when it comes to large language models.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because, like you were saying, they do have their use, right? They do have their use in like data sampling and whatnot, which is what they're made for, and they're actually not new. The American government has been doing that shit since like the 90s. But and also Google exists, you know.
Yeah.
But
that's what I hate, when people are like, I'm gonna chat GPT this. I'm like, Google is right there. Even
you're
Google's
on
trying to
the
give
internet
you the AI,
already.
But like,
what
it's
time
right
are you
there.
saving? 12 seconds that you're just going to spend sitting on your ass anyway? Anyway, it's interesting in that from the company standpoint, especially these AI companies, it is a good tool and there's a big enough market for it in the professional sector, but they want it so badly to be in everything. Right, like a cultural phenomenon, that I feel like their only real way of selling it to the general public is to create art.
Right.
And it's like cool that anybody can make anything, but why does anybody need to make everything? Yeah. You know?
It's not like we weren't entrenched in Bo Burnham's Welcome to the Internet, but like it really is that like, can I interest you in anything and everything all the time? Why does anybody need to be able to make everything?
It doesn't really make sense. And it's not like creating things is necessarily difficult, right? Like
No.
we're all artists of some capacity. Most art is bad, and that's
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
But why do we have to sell this product that has a whole bunch of other factors connected to it that we don't have the time to get into now?
Because the economy is based on it.
I mean, we've created
Yeah.
a false narrative in curating art and value, and again, driving money go burr value to super objective work. We've driven the value of work to this sort of false state, this false idea of a perfectionist, perfect art, immaculate, beautiful, like highest point of the pyramid perfection. Which exactly, it's like most art is not that. Most art
everything
is
has to be
bad.
maximized. Everything has to make you $1. Everything
Yeah.
has to
And so
conform to an algorithm.
if you need it to be perfect, then just get a computer to make it perfect for
Right.
you. But then it's like, but then that's no longer art because it's not
It
a human's
sucks.
work.
I can't make a computer anymore because all of the AI goons made RAM $1,000 a stick.
Yeah, dude.
Right. Somebody did point out though, with the fucking hungry hippozing of all the RAM in the world,
Mm-hmm.
that this, it sucks that like the things that you want to see it in, like computers, phones, things like that, there's a likely significant downgrade of sizability in devices coming out on the market.
Sure.
But it might mean that we stop getting fucking smart products on things that don't need to be smart products.
But
Maybe.
I want my refrigerator to scream at me that my laundry's done.
I don't need an iPad on my refrigerator.
Why not?
Because it's
Buy
stupid.
Buy it.
I found out recently that my Roomba might be stealing my data, and I've been giving it like the side eye all the time.
It definitely is. Your phone is listening to you. Your TV is listening to you.
Yeah.
Not my TV. That's from 2017, baby.
That thing behind me is from like 2010.
We're analog, baby. I got the
Yeah.
very first 4K device. It is not smart.
Let's go.
Gibby, what are you giving up for the rest of this year?
What are you giving up?
Oh, it's not so much
What
that-
will you sacrifice?
It's not so much that I'm giving up. It's that I am politely encouraging Netflix to give up something specific.
Mm.
And that is second screen centered programming.
I have no idea what that means.
Let me give you an example here.
Please and thank you.
I was watching through season 5 of Stranger Things, and I noticed that this particular season was incredibly exposition heavy all of the time. Very
Sure.
little happened that was in the fashion of show, don't tell. It was tell. Pretty much all of the time, save for like a couple of action scenes here or there. There was a significant amount of time spent with two characters just standing or walking and talking. It felt like the West Wing, but dumb in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
And I
Sure.
found out that this is not a unique experience, in that a lot of Netflix programming over the last year or so has been tweaked, whether it's brand new shows or later seasons of shows like Stranger Things, to cater to a second screen audience. What that means is people who are scrolling through their phone while Netflix is running. Essentially, dumbing down dialogue to the point at which, if you were just watching it, you would go, this is weird with how much they're putting on just exposition. But if you're scrolling through like dating apps or TikTok or figuring out your schedule or something like that, you've retained enough information because it's been repeated enough times, or there's been enough flashbacks to get that ingrained further in your head that even paying half attention to it, you'll be able to keep up with it.
So it's like you and I are walking to the car to go to the grocery store, and I say, Gibby, get in the Escalade so we can go to Trader Joe's, like that kind of stuff.
I can give you an example of dialogue from a Lindsay Lohan movie that came out last year. And it is...
Freaky or Friday?
No. It's called The Irish Wish. I believe this is a Netflix movie.
That sounds racist.
It's only racist if it's about potatoes.
I wish we weren't in a famine.
Jesus.
And the British said no.
Shout out to the Irish. Y'all are cool.
I do love the Irish. And you can quote me on that.
Real.
It's real. So The Guardian pulled this segment of text from the script from the movie Irish Wish. We spent a day together, Lohan tells her fictitious lover James. I admit it was a beautiful day, filled with dramatic vistas and romantic rain, but that doesn't give you the right to question my life choices. Tomorrow, I'm marrying Paul Kennedy. Fine, he responds. That will be the last you see of me, because after this job is over, I'm off to Bolivia to photograph an endangered tree lizard. That's Spark Notes.
That's really weird.
Yeah. Imagine like actors, Kaylie, Bo are actors. Imagine trying to sell that dialogue as natural.
It's so clunky. Yeah.
It's incredibly clunky because it's meant to be overheard in conversation while you're doing something else. Netflix and other streaming services, I'm sure, have essentially taken the idea that people like it when things are going on in the background while they do something else. Who actually pays attention to The Office when you're on your 12,000th rewatch of it? You're doing laundry, you're washing dishes, you're committing tax fraud, normal things that Americans do when they're only half paying attention to something.
Daily.
Because they want something like familiar. They're also kind of doing that, according to Netflix, while watching new content, which means new content is catering to an audience that is not paying attention, which means you're making bad art. I watched the cinematography of so much of Stranger Things, and so much of it didn't matter because it was just shot, reverse shot, reverse shot in one of the most plot important moments where this one character was going to return for the first time in like a season.
You can speak specifically.
Yeah.
If you don't know how Stranger Things ends yet, sorry.
Yeah. When Max and Holly are about to try to get outside of the Upside Down, they have a 5-minute conversation recapping everything that's already happened. And they just go shot, reverse shot the entire time. Maybe one sweep across like the kind of shitty CGI green screened vista of like the scary world. Essentially, like it's just like, where is the tension? Where is like the driving force? Where's the threat? Where's anything? There's nothing. It's just exposition, and it's exhausting.
Yeah.
That's interesting to me. Because I really only engage with like Netflix stuff if we're doing an episode for the show.
Yeah.
It's why do they care then? You know what I mean? I wonder what part of their calculations goes into, oh, we have to craft this for people who aren't paying attention. But if they're not paying attention, why do you care?
Right. Like that, or at least like, why does that need to be your mainline programming? Like, why isn't that like a subcategory of Netflix, which, you know, get like there's niches of all kinds, whether that's we've created this for this platform or we've found this and taken it from somewhere else. But like, why must it be every popular series item, whatever? Why isn't that its own just like subgroup?
Or even I wouldn't make it a subgroup. Imagine going on Netflix categories, thrillers, action movies, shit you don't actually have to watch. Whoa.
Casual viewing.
Background noise.
Yeah. I wonder if it affects their ratings at all, because Netflix bottom line is subscribers, right?
Yes.
So we get subscribers, we get people to pay for the service.
And it's so often a metric that is withheld specifically, like when we talk about, for an actor's perspective, pay and royalties and things like that.
Yeah.
Netflix says in contract language so much. A lot of streaming platforms say it's based on, subscriber and views and whatever, but nobody ever gets to see those numbers. Nobody ever knows.
Like they have bonuses based on how many streams your piece gets or something.
But the metric of what that is, who knows?
Kind of like the old school YouTube algorithm of like time spent watching. That's why like Amazon it's why Amazon like busted a nut when they were like 4 billion hours of Fallout has been watched. New Vegas now.
I think you threw me off when you called that old school, and I was like, the shift to watch time was like 2015. What do you mean?
Yeah, that was 11 years ago.
I hate to tell you, man. They don't get paid based on the views no more. They killed animation a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
No, but in the streaming idea of things, I'm so curious about where that is going to end up, because I definitely get the idea of just like, you want something on, especially for people who live by themselves, or just like, I don't know, whether it's this is your Zen space, this is your whatever, is just having
surface noise.
Comfort show, things like that. I get, but I feel like it's such it is a symptom of a greater problem that's like, wow, it seems like Americans can't go a moment without having some amount of noise on in their space. It's like we've forgotten how to exist with our own thoughts and or the sound of silence.
I don't want to think my own thoughts, because my own thoughts make me sad.
Yeah, I have depression.
I'm going to play another King of the Hill episode instead.
You're goddamn right. Jeez, it's like it's a symptom of a greater problem that we refuse to treat.
So I'm scared that I'm just going to start watching a bunch of shit this year, and I'm going to be like, stop telling me everything. I'm paying attention. I want to pay attention. And Netflix is just like, yeah, but like, you don't have to. We started hiring like shitty talent because we know you're not going to pay attention. It's like, I'd like to, though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you guys, I watched Goodfellas for the first time last year, and now I know what good art is. So, like, I'm gonna compare everything and be like, this isn't as good as Goodfellas. And eventually I'm gonna unsubscribe because you keep giving me shitty programming because you think everybody doesn't care.
I can't unsubscribe. My mom likes it.
Like, it is why I question, why isn't its own thing? Because exactly, do you not have people that actually come to you want to be the best in, like, movies? That's what you fucking founded yourselves on, all those years ago when you wanted to beat Blockbuster into the dirt. Fun fact, my mother-in-law has Netflix DVDs,
she just kept them?
They were like, you keep those. Don't send those. Don't send them back.
God, I bet that's like a collector's item.
They sit like a trophy on the shelf under the TV stand.
That's funny.
But like, all these years ago, Netflix always was like, we want to be the best in movies. We want to do this, this, and this. Like, be the main thing. That it's like, yeah, then that means people are sitting down and paying attention to what you're putting out. Right. Like, that's why you go to the movies. I want to go watch and give my undivided attention to a story if it's good. Like, and then if it's bad, I'm sitting there like gossiping with whoever I'm with, going, "God, this sucks," or making fun of it, Mystery Science Theater 3000 style. But like, one of the two.
Unfortunately, I think the strategy for many streamers now is we just need content. It doesn't matter if it's good or not. We just need more. Why do you think everybody is fighting over WWE to be able to secure the streaming rights to them? It's not because the product's good. Yeah, I mean, it's gone from like Netflix having Monday Night Raw, USA Network having SmackDown, Peacock having like the big pay-per-views. ESPN wants in on it, and they do like special presentations. Peacock's got Saturday Night Main Event. Why? Because they're one of the most
Saudi
prolific. It's because they have like so much content to pick from. It's just the amount of content they put out on a weekly and a yearly basis. It's like a never-ending process, and that's why everybody wants a piece. And I think that's like a symptom of the greater problem with streaming content is not like Apple TV is kind of the only one that it's like quality over quantity. Everybody else is quantity, number, go brrr.
Yeah.
And that's all there is. So they don't have time to like develop good stuff. They just need more. It doesn't matter what it is. They just need more.
There was a statistic, and I don't know the source that this person got it from, but somebody out like California, I believe working on like the periphery.
Making up numbers.
No, like working on the periphery of writing, like, you know, talking about like Writers Guild kind of stuff. You know, there's a couple hundred, I guess, like, you know, either studio or production companies that you know, buy, pay for, produce scripts. And only 11 or something, like some abysmally small number for how many writers there are, like less than 20 scripts for film or television were secured for production for next year.
Yeah, it's
Like,
super low right now, but that's because the industry's in a weird place.
Industry's whack, but I'm just like, that's absurd for how much stuff keeps theoretically being shoved proverbially down our throats that is garbage. And like, this is how few things, and I think 3 of those were written by the same person is what they were saying, how that pie chart broke down. But it's just that, like, this is nuts that people are still out here chipping away, writing, and like doing the damn thing, and yet it still feels like there is so much garbage out there, and we're not at all picking up anything that's worth
What's
it.
the approval path? Why are these getting green lit and not cool stuff? My turn.
What's on your mind, Bo?
What you got going on?
Dude, shit's whack right now.
No, you don't say.
And the last thing I want is to be told about something that happened a long time ago. I'm a student of history. We're all standing on the shoulders of giants. At the same time, I am sick and tired of biopics.
Oh.
I don't want to see another one. I don't want them to exist anymore. I want them gone. It's this interesting thing I've noticed recently. I think it's interesting. It's probably not that interesting at all. Oscar bait movies have always been historical fiction. I think during my childhood, it was a lot of like war stuff.
Yeah.
Like a lot of World War II. It's the Second World War again. The Nazis were bad, but we put them in charge of the government. But recently I feel like there's 6 dozen biopics, and none of them, nobody fucking cares. Hold on, I'm gonna take y'all through a teaser, a taster.
This man's about to destroy Adrian Brody's entire career.
I have words to say about The Brutalist. We will get there. Last year, fucking Song Sung Blue, Michael, The Lost Bus, Christie, Springsteen. I feel bad about Springsteen because a friend of mine worked on it. The Smashing Machine, Giant, Mr. Burton, 2024. Hold up. The Apprentice, Reagan, Lily, Better Man, Superman, the Christopher Reeves story, Beautiful Rebel, Winner, Bonhoeffer, I think that one's German, I don't know, Piece by Piece, fucking 2023, Tetris, The Iron Claw, Blackberry, Rustin, Realty, Trailer, Oppenheimer, Golda, of all of those, you have heard of maybe one or two of those?
Maybe?
I'm sick of them. I want them gone.
The only reason I know about A Better Man is because it's like, hey, what if we did a biopic, but like instead of the guy, he's like a CGI chimpanzee the whole
A
time.
monkey.
A monkey.
Which, to be fair, it's just like, all right, points for different, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, it's apparently a biopic about a guy who's one of the biggest pop stars in the world, except America.
Yeah.
Guess where the biggest market is? So they spent millions on this movie to get it, and people were like, "Why the fuck is this monkey?"
Wait, did you say
singing?
A Complete Unknown? The Timothy Chalamet one?
No,
Yeah.
but that's another one.
Put it on the
I'm
list.
sick of them. There have been 2 Elvis
Yes.
biopics in the last 3 years. Why do we need that many? Fucking The Brutalist and Blondie are both presented by like biopics. Neither of them are real. Why did we do that? It's because we keep making biopics. If I had hair, I'd be pulling it out right now.
And then you'd just be back at square one anyway. So like...
Exactly. I think it is very interesting to say here's a cool story, and we're doing a dramatic retelling of it, which is fine and dandy. It should be something rare. Right. I feel as though there's a big enough market for documentaries. Are fucking boring too, but they're important. I feel like there's a big enough market for documentaries that we can make a film format, put it in that, and you don't have to throw a bunch of fake ass famous people at me, or just make up stories. The Brutalist didn't happen. Why is it made that way? Why was it written that way? Why did it have to be a real place that exists?
Also, real talk, documentaries don't have to be boring. Like
Documentaries don't have to be boring.
You can apply like your own unique visual style to them, and obviously, like if you're like Ken Burns, king of documentaries, he'll get mad about it because like it wasn't like just reading off a Wikipedia article. No real shade to Ken Burns. The man is like a goat, but like
he knows what he's doing.
The man is a goat.
Dr. Dillerman.
Unfortunately, he is incorrect about The Last Dance. The Last Dance fucking slaps, and I'm sorry,
It's
Ken.
pretty rad. It's pretty rad.
I'm sorry, Kenneth. You're not right about this. Documentaries don't have to be a JPEG that moves across a screen as much as you want them to be.
Right. He's not a Bulls fan, and I took that personally.
Investigative documentaries, all shot a la Philomena Kunk.
Oh, I would love that.
Whomst?
The funniest person you have never heard of. One day I'll send you a clip, and oh my god. Anyways, biopics. What do you think about biopics and like the style of them makes you the most furious?
I think that what makes me the most furious is that they always want me to be inspired.
Yeah.
Right. Like you tell a story that's not fictitious. It is like, isn't this motivating? Doesn't this make you feel something? It's like I feel like I watched Adrian Brody be sad and Jewish for the last 3 hours.
Adrian Brody.
I did not like The Brutalist. I think I've said that on the podcast before.
I couldn't tell.
We have like such a wide range of like the things we hate the most. Like you have this specific Adrian Brody movie. I have one specific Taylor Swift album that I despise. We're like, you know what? 2026, we're starting out hot. I hate this one thing.
Like I said, call them out. Public shaming is in.
Put them in the stocks. Throw some tomatoes at them.
Is that all you got?
I want more fiction in the world, I think is what it really is. And I'm tired of people trying to sell me reality as fiction.
Right.
Yeah.
Like everyone has this bias that fiction is fluff or soft or like is not as compelling as like real world happenings. And I'm like, wait, because it's not real, then because it's fake, it's not good? What's your logic here?
Right. It's not necessarily fake. It's a story. That's what I
Right.
want. I want a story. I want conflict. I don't need to know some motherfucker was like, "Hey, I was a boxer once, and now The Rock's wearing a wig because he wants an Oscar that he's not gonna get." I don't care. I don't care.
I'm trying to think of like one biopic that is actually like, oh wait, you should check this out. But now I'm just thinking about the one with the chimpanzee and the pop star. Well, I feel like
Pharrell made his own biopic, which is so self-indulgent that it blows my mind. He made his own biopic and he made it a Lego movie. And I'm like, fuck you.
That's
Happy
right.
sucks.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Who was the audience exactly for like
I don't know.
two things
Himself.
specifically?
People who like Pharrell, Legos, and I guess Tyler the Creator. Because which you would think would be me, but I was angered.
I feel like I have a term for this, and I don't think it'll stick, but I need to share it anyway.
Okay.
This is such like a Jeremy Renner app moment right here. Like, because it's such a specific thing that I don't know who the audience was or why they thought they should fund it. Like, the Jeremy Renner app keeps me up at night, and I feel like
I love that. You go into your app store and it's like, here's a white guy.
Yeah.
You know what? I am gonna start to try to push this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make fetch happen. Get over it. Like the Pharrell Lego movie is a JRA.
Ew, a Jura.
A Jura. Go
God.
get him, white boy. Show the world what you're made of.
What's that one like meme? Like, God forbid a white boy get a little motion. Something about that tickles me so much.
Okay.
Because they always pick the dorkiest white boy to be like, they take like Brock Purdy when he's like poorly dancing, and it's like,
Right.
God forbid a white boy get a little motion.
I love that we're saying that in the context of Pharrell making a movie about himself.
Yes, Pharrell.
No, I thought this was about Jeremy Renner. Hold on.
Same guy. You ever seen him in the same room together? Didn't think so.
It's a cover up, the likes we've never seen before.
Name a more iconic duo than Pharrell and Jeremy Renner.
The world isn't ready for them quite yet.
No.
The world isn't
Oh
Renner.
my God.
Anyway.
I'm still just stuck on trying to think of a biopic that I like actively enjoy, and
I used to like The Blind Side, and then I found out that was fiction.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna like Bohemian Rhapsody, but it's just all lies.
It's all fake.
I watched that one and I went, I just like Queen music. That's why I like this movie. It's because I like the music.
There's one good biopic, and it's the Weird Al movie starring Daniel Radcliffe.
Absolutely.
100% factual.
Sure, man. But it has my issues. It's like, why does Weird Al need a biopic?
Why doesn't he, Bo? Don't get me started on this.
Fuck with me. All you tall assholes from the Midwest don't each need a movie.
He's
Fuck
from
off.
California.
I don't give a damn where he's from.
He's from
My point
Linwood.
stands.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I'll fucking fight you right now. And Daniel Radcliffe's short ass.
I will whoop your ass with my accordion.
Bring it. Ho ass. You and all your sour cream. I'm at it. Fucking animated. I'm at it.
I will whoop your ass to the sounds of polka, bitch. Thank you, Kaylie.
But it's like, it does have my issues where it's like, I don't know why this person, Gibby disagrees. I don't know why this person is deserving of a biopic. I would have much preferred just a movie with Weird Al in it. And why is it Daniel Radcliffe? Why does it have to be Daniel Radcliffe? Why isn't it some asshole who actually looks like Weird Al Yankovic? It's Daniel Radcliffe because I'll be like, oh, I like that guy. He was Harry Potter 20 years ago.
That's the thing. I believe that was like a deliberate selection by Weird Al when this was like on the table as a film concept. I think, I could be wrong, but that one I'm like, no. But here's the fictional idea. It is parodying a biopic, and it is following the tropes while also doing whatever the hell that movie is doing.
Just said alsoing. I want to I want to acknowledge that.
I have no brain. It's all soup. But like, that's what I'm just like, no, I love that. Or then, from my vantage point, at least, like Oppenheimer. Yeah, it's still like, it's a history lesson. It's a biopic, but I'm like,
I'm not watching a 4-hour long movie. Eat a dick, Chris Nolan.
but that's the thing. I'm like, at this point, this is no longer a biopic to me. This is something entirely else. We're just following one guy. Is it historical? Yes, but like,
There was also a Napoleon one.
yeah,
With Joaquin Phoenix. And they didn't even do French accents.
right.
It's like they didn't even try.
I will put this on the table. I'll advocate for theater once more. Shocker. There's a lot of playwrights that also do this too. And more often than not, I think the plays succeed quite well if a director of the production knows what they're doing.
If I catch Lin-Manuel Miranda in the streets, it's on site.
Well, and
all
I think why, or at least the ones that I've seen of in theater, they pick things that are less public sphere knowledge figures. Like, it's not Elvis. It's not like all of these sort of, who these people are already.
It's Tick Tick Boom.
I mean, it's Tick Tick Boom, but it's also Silent Sky, which is about Henrietta Leavitt and the first female astronomers in the Harvard laboratory. It is Venus. It is about the Venus Hottentot. Very traumatic play by Susan Laurie Parks. Fucking brutal. But like things that are like, oh, these are real historical people. And we are about to just trauma dump all over the stage.
It's not, here's Ben Franklin. Again.
Right. Like, that's why I enjoy when theater does the biopic style. Because it's like
I'll hear that.
I've never heard about this person before. I'm about to get my heart fucking stomped on, aren't I? Ah, fuck. I didn't know them. I didn't know them 90 minutes ago, and now I don't know how to feel.
Okay, but for real, like, another Ben Franklin biopic, but this
No!
time it's just the fucking.
No, we already have Abe Lincoln Vampire Hunter. That's the best biopic to exist.
You're right.
True.
I forgot about that one. You so right. We forgot about all the vampires that he hunted for us to save our country.
The best president our country's ever had.
You're telling me he could kill vampires, but not one theater kid?
Listen.
He snuck up on him. I get it.
It's because he got him with a silver bullet. He was a werewolf all along.
God damn. Good lore. Good lore.
Plot twist.
I thought he was honest.
You see that
twist.
beard? Like,
this is compelling fiction. This is drama. Hollywood, catch up.
Got you. I appreciate it. And I also appreciate our listeners. Thanks for joining us on this journey. What are your New Year's resolutions? Tell us, do we have a comment section? I'm
Sometimes.
bad at this. I should know if we have a comment section.
On YouTube, we do.
Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Follow us also on TikTok and Instagram. If you don't mind, if you like the show, leave us a 5-star review. It doesn't sound like it helps out. It really does. We're not the only people on the internet you listen to. You know this shit already. I'm going to stop saying it. Join us next time when we find the blockchain and destroy the algorithm with our bare hands.
Bare hands.
Peace.
The Liberal Artists Podcast premieres every other Thursday on your favorite podcasting platform. The show is hosted by Bodio, Kaylie Horowitz, and Andy Gibson. You can find the show at Liberal Artists Pod on Instagram and TikTok. Thanks to White Hot for performing the theme song Reflect, which can be found on freebeats.io. Now, I'm off to go exploring, and maybe, just maybe, I'll find a sheep that I can call my own. Good day.
less so on the product placement. Like where you're going, though. We should do that more often. And
We
by
should
the
go
way,
to Trader Joe's.
I would love to tell you more about my brand new Kia Sportage 2025.
Taj.
Yes.
Omne du sportage.
You didn't know this was a car commercial, dear listener. Well, guess what?
Is it actually called the Sportage? Yes. Does it make it sound more fun if I say the Sportage? Absolutely.